Hey guys, here we are again, playing some more Morrowind. Alright, hope you guys are ready for this. I'm just started on the first mission with Caius Cosades, and then I'm going to the Dwarven Ruin for this guy. I forgot his name. He's in the Fighters Guild, and I'm just doing that mission right now. Gotta get him that cube from the Dwarven Ruins. And so far it's a pretty good day for me. Hope you guys are doing well too. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Like your weekend started, well, or right. Start off on the right foot. Alright, here we go. Sorry if I too boring, guys. I'm sorry. I just play the game. I'm not anything fancy. I'm not anything like the other guys I watch. I like to watch like PewDiePie and General Sam, and like they're very entertaining. I'm sorry if I'm not entertaining, guys. I apologize. I just play the game and hope you guys enjoy the content I'm pushing out there. I really have a good time making this videos about, because this is what I grew up with. I grew up playing this game, and I really enjoy it. And then I just thought it'd be cool to, record for you guys. So, yeah. So as you see, we just walked from the Silt Strider, past the Silt Strider over the bridge. We're gonna come up over here, and you gotta take a left at the signpost over here. I only know this because I've done this before, so that's the only reason why I know where the Dwarven Ruin is. Yep, so take a left over here. Then you're gonna go walk straight up this path, straight up this hill. I mean, once you come, it'll be right next to the fort. So you'll be the fort will be to your right. So you just keep on going straight up here, where it says Malagmar. Just go up this way. My fatigue's low, and my magicka. I chose to do it like this. I thought it would be cool. I didn't put any my magic skills to use in this, and on here. I don't know why I didn't. I just chose not to. And hopefully you guys aren't too upset that I'm not using the graphics mods, any graphics mods. I'm only using I could, if you guys want me to, just let me know if you'd want me to put my mods in the description. I'll try to do that as best I can. I could try to do it this time. And here we go, we got a bandit. I'm pretty sure, or not, yeah, I think that's a bandit. Let me save. Oops, my bad. Picked the wrong one. I picked the console command. This, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Pretty sure it's a bandit.
Let's see what you're made of.
No, this is a guy that's supposed to be here. He's supposed to be here. Easy kill. Snowy Granius. I don't even know why they put him here. I don't want to take his stuff. Like, I'd take his axe, maybe. I think I already have one. He's a unique character because of everything they put him here. Some gold, more gold, more gold. Wow, shocking. And here we go. We're heading into the Dwarven Ruin. This is how you unlock it. It's pretty easy. Just gotta go over here, and you hit this little switch here. I want to call it a lever, but it's not a lever. It's like a crank. Yeah. I don't remember what I gotta. I couldn't remember there for a second. I didn't know if I had to press spacebar or not. You just gotta run over here real quick and go in. Here we are. Here we are. It's called. I have to look at the name again. Arkangthand Hall of Centrifuge. This is where we go, and this is the place. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just love the way my guy looks. Well, I prefer it, so don't hate. I like the way he looks. Grabbing some torches. I didn't have to. I'm gonna, since I'm here, I'm gonna go through the whole thing. I'm gonna go through and kill everything in here. I'm not gonna stop. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get my butt kicked either. Oh, there's bandits and stuff in here. I forgot about. It's been a while since I played, so I forgot.
Let's see what you're made of. Pointless. Give in. This is pointless. Give in.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna try and grab. What is it?
Dice, come down.
Today will be your last.
Yeah. You don't know if you made enough for me? Okay. Alright. That's fine. Alright, killed both of them. Go up here and check and see what's up here. It's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember everything. Yeah. Well, how much does this weigh? Damn, that weighs too much. I can't carry that cog. I'll take the Dwemer coin. Not taking the cog. Badass. Dwarven spear. I'm taking it. And here is where the cube is. It's in here, in these room. I think it's in both. I don't know for sure. Like I said, it's been a while, so I don't know what the upper half is. I'm surprised they're giving me all these, all the coins. It's really weird. I'm shocked that it's just coins.
While you still can, child. This is too easy. You should have picked an easier opponent.
Badass, got him. Put up a bit of a fight. Not too much of a fight, though. Yo, that's scaring me. Like that noise that... You guys can hear it, too. That's the game. I thought it was my computer. It's just pretty obnoxious and stuff, and I was like, what the hell? Because I was kind of concerned it was my computer. It's like, no, I don't want my computer to die on me. I guess I'll go over here first. And trust me, I won't, like... Sorry if the videos are too short and stuff for you guys. I'm trying to shorten them. Because I don't want to make them too long. I don't want you guys watching hour-long videos and stuff like that. Aw, come on. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. You gain knowledge from this book. Your acrobatics will be skill increased to 16. Dance in the Fire, Chapter 4 by Wayan Jarth. 18 Bosmiri and 1 Cyrodiilic, former senior clerk for an Imperial Building Commission, trudged through the jungle westward from the Kylo River to the ancient village of Vendisi for Decumus Scotty. The jungle was hostile, unfamiliar ground. The enormous vermiculated trees filled the bright morning with darkness and resembled nothing so much as grasping claws bent on impeding their progress. Sorry about that. Even the fronds of the low plants quivered with malevolent energy. What was worse, he was not alone in his anxiety. His fellow travelers, the natives who had survived the Khajiit attacks on the village of Greenos and Athe, wore faces of undisguised fear. There was something sentient in the jungle, and not merely the mad, but benevolent indigenous spirits. In his peripheral vision, Scotty could see the shadows of the Khajiit following the refugees, leaping from tree to tree. When he returned to face them, the lithy forms vanished into the gloom as if they had never been there. But he knew he had seen them, and the Bosmiri saw them too, and quickened their pace. After 18 hours bitten raw by insects, scratched by 1,000 thorns, they emerged into a valley clearing. It was night, but a row of blazing torches greeted them, illuminating the leather-wrought tents and jumbled stones of the hamlet of Vendisi. At the end of the valley, the torches marked a sacred site, a gnarled bower of trees pressed close together to form a temple. Wordlessly, the Bosmiri walked the torch arcade toward the trees. Scotty followed them when they reached the solid mass of living wood with only one gaping portal. Scotty could see a dim blue light glowing within. A low, sonorous moan from 100 voices echoed within. The Bosmiri maiden he had been following held out her hand and stopped him. "You do not understand, but no outsider, not even a friend, may enter," she said. "This is a holy place." Man. This is a holy place. Scotty nodded and watched the refugees march into the temple, heads bowed. Their voices joined with the ones within. When the last wood elf had gone inside, Scotty turned his attention back to the village. There must be food to be had somewhere. A tendril of smoke and a faint whiff of roasting venison beyond the torchlight led him. They were 5 Cyrodiils, 2 Bretons and a Nord, and the group gathered around a campfire of glowing white stones, pulling steamed strips of meat from the cadaver of a great stag. At Scotty's approach, they rose up, all but the Nord, who was distracted by his hunk of animal flesh. "Good evening. Sorry to interrupt, but I was wondering if I might have a little something to eat. I'm afraid I'm rather hungry after walking all day with some refugees from Greenos and Athe. They bade him to sit down and eat and introduce themselves. So the war's back on, it seems," said Scotty amiably. Best thing for these effects. Best thing for these effect do-nothings, replied the Nord in between bites. I've never seen such a lazy culture. Now they've got the Khajiit striking them on land and the high elves at sea. If there's any province that deserves a little distress, it's damnable Vollenwood. I don't see how they're so offensive to you. Laughed one of the Bretons. I don't see how they're so offensive to you. Laughed one of the Bretons. They're congenital thieves? They're congenital thieves, even worse than the Khajiit, because they are so blessed meek in their aggression. The Nords spat out a gob of fat which sizzles on the hot stones of the fire. They spread their forests into territory that doesn't belong to them, slowly infiltrating their neighbors, and they are puzzled when Elswary shoves back at them. They're all villains of the worst order. What are you doing here? Asked Scotty. I'm a diplomat from the court of Jenna, muttered the Nord, returning to his food. What about you? What are you doing here? Asked one of the Cyrodiils. I work for Lord Atreus's building commission in the Imperial City, said Scotty. One of the former colleagues suggested that I come down to Vollenwood. He said the war was over and I could contract a great deal of business for my firm rebuilding. What was lost? One disaster after another, and I've lost all my money. I'm in the middle of rekindling of war, and I cannot find my former colleague. The former colleague, murmured another of the Cyrodiils, who had introduced himself as Regulius. He wasn't by any chance named Leodis Juris, was he? You know him? He lured me down to Vollenwood in nearly the exact same circumstances, smiled Regulius grimly. I worked for your employer's competitor, Lord Vanetch's men, where Leodis Juris also formerly worked. He wrote to me asking that I represent an Imperial Building Commission and contract some post-war construction. I had just been released from my employment, and I thought that if I brought some new business, I could have my job back. Juris and I met in Athe, and he said he was going to arrange a very lucrative meeting with the Sylvanar. Scotty was stunned. Where is he now? I'm no theologian, so I couldn't say. Regulius shrugged. He's dead. When the Khajiit attacked Athe, they began by torching the harbor where Juris was readying his boat. Or I should say my boat, since it was purchased with the gold I brought. By the time we were even aware of what was happening enough to flee, everything by the water was ash. The Khajiit may be animals, but they know how to arrange an attack. I think they followed us through the jungle to Vendesi, said Scotty nervously. There was definitely a group of something jumping along the treetops. Probably one of the monkey folk, snorted the Nord. Nothing to be concerned about. When we first came to Vendesi and the Bosmiri all entered that tree, they were furious, whispering something about unleashing an ancient terror on their enemies. The Breton shivered, remembering they've been there ever since for over a day and a half now. If you want something to be afraid of, that's the direction to look. The other Breton, who was a representative of the Daggerfall Mages Guild, was staring off into the darkness while his fellow provincial spoke. But there's something in the jungle too, right on the edge of the village, looking in. More refugees, maybe? Asked Scotty, trying to keep the alarm out of his voice. Not unless they're traveling through the trees now, whispering the wizard. The Nord and one of the Cyrodiils grabbed a long tarp of wet leather and pulled it across the fire, instantly extinguishing it without so much as a sizzle. Now Scotty could see the intruders, their elliptical yellow eyes and long, cruel blades catching the torchlight. He froze with fear, praying that he too was not so visible to them. He felt something bump against his back and gasped. Regulus's voice hissed from up above. Be quiet for Mara's sake and climb up here. Scotty grabbed hold of the knotted double vine that hung down from a tall tree at the edge of the dead campfire. He scrambled up it as quickly as he could, holding his breath lest any grunt of exertion escape him. At the top of the vine, high above the village, was an abandoned nest from some great bird in a trident-shaped branch. As soon as Scotty had pulled himself into the soft, fragrant straw, Regulus pulled up the vine. No one else was there, and when Scotty looked down, he could see no one below. No one. That is, except the Khajiit, slowly moving toward the glow of the temple-pot tree. And if I'm correct, I think this thing kind of gets messy. It gets really gross and disturbing. I'm not for sure. I think this is one of the books I've read in the past. Thank you, whispered Scotty, deeply touched that a competitor had helped him. He turned away from the village and saw that the tree's upper branches brushed against the mossy rock walls that surrounded the valley below. How are you at climbing? You're mad, said Regulus under his breath. We should stay here until they leave. If they burn Vendesi like they did Athe and Grinos, we'll be dead, sure as if we were on the ground. Scotty began the slow, careful climb up the tree, testing each branch. Can you see what they're doing? I can't really tell. Regulus stared down into the gloom. There at the front of the temple, I think they also have, it looks like, long ropes trailing off behind them, off into the pass. Scotty crawled out to the strongest branch that pointed toward the wet, rocky face of the cliff. It was not a far jump at all, so close, in fact, that he could smell the moisture and feel the coolness of the stone. But it was a jump nevertheless, and in his history as a clerk, he had never before leapt from a tree 100 feet off the ground to a sheer rock. He pictured in his mind's eye the shadows that had pursued him through the jungle from the heights above, how their legs coiled to spring, how their arms snapped forward in an elegant, fluid motion to grasp. He leapt. His hands grappled for rock, but long, thick cords of moss were more accessible. He held hard, but when he tried to plant his feet forward, they slipped up skyward. For a few seconds he found himself upside down before he managed to pull himself into a more conventional position. There was a narrow outcropping jutting out of the cliff where he could stand and finally exhale. Regulus. Scotty did not dare to call out. In a minute there was a shaking of branches and Lord Vanetch's man emerged. First his satchel, then his head, then the rest of him. Scotty started to whisper something, but Regulus shook his head violently and pointed downward. One of the Khajiit was at the base of the tree, peering at the remains of the campfire. Regulus awkwardly tried to balance himself on the branch, but as strong as it was exceedingly difficult with only one free hand. Scotty cupped his palms and then pointed at the satchel. It seemed to pain Regulus to let it out of his grasp, but he relented and tossed it to Scotty. There was a small, almost invisible hole in the bag, and when Scotty caught it, a single gold coin dropped out. It rang as it bounced against the rock wall on the descent, a high, soft sound that seemed like the loudest alarm Scotty had ever heard. Then many things happened very quickly. The Cathay Rot at the base of the tree looked up and gave a loud wail. The other Khajiit followed in chorus. As the cat below crouched down and then sprung up into the lower branches, Regulus saw it below him. climbing up with impossible dexterity and panic. Even before he jumped, Scotty could tell that he was going to fall. With a cry, Regulus the clerk plunged to the ground, breaking his neck on the impact. A flash of white fire erupted from every crevice of the temple, and the moan of Bosmeri prayer changed into something terrible and otherworldly. The climbing Cathay Rod stopped and stared. Kergo, it gasped. Kergo, it gasped. Wild hunt. And I told you guys this is gonna get ugly. I warned you. It was as if a crack in reality had opened wide. A flood of horrific beasts, tentacled toads, insects of armor and spine, gelatinous serpents, vaporous beings with the face of gods, all poured forth from the great hollow tree. Blind with fury, they tore the Khajiit in front of the temple to pieces. All the other cats fled for the jungle, but as they did so, they began pulling on the ropes they carried. In a few seconds' time, the entire village of Vendesi was boiling with the lunatic apparitions of the wild hunt. Over the babbling, barking, howling horde, Scotty heard the Cyrodiils hiding cry out as they were devoured. The Nord too was found and eaten, and both Bretons. The wizard had turned himself invisible, but the swarm did not rely on their sight. The tree, the Khajiit Cathay Rot, was in, began to sway and rock from the impossible violence beneath it. Scotty looked at the Khajiit's fear-struck eyes and held out one of the hordes of moss, and the cat's face showed its pitiful gratitude as it leapt for the vine, and it didn't have time to entirely replace that expression when Scotty pulled back the cord and watched it fall. The hunt consumed it to the bone before it struck the ground. Scotty's own jump up to the next outcropping of rock was immeasurably more successful than from there. He pulled himself to the top of the cliff and was able to look down into the chaos that had been the village of Vendesi. The hunt's mass had grown and began to spill out through the pass of the valley, pursuing the fleeing Khajiit. It was then that the madness truly began. The moon's light from Scotty's vantage, he could see where the Khajiit had attached their ropes with a thunderous boom. An avalanche of boulders poured over the pass. When the dust cleared, he saw that the valley had been sealed. The wild hunt had nowhere to turn but on itself. Scotty turned his head, unable to bear to look at the cannibalistic orgy. The night jungle stood before him. A web of wood, he slung Regulus's satchel over his shoulder and entered. Damn, I told you guys that was bitter. It was just gruesome, it was nasty. Yeah, this is some of the stuff they write in here, man. These books, it's insane, man. It's nasty and it's just gross. Because some of the culture in the game is kind of sick and wicked on its own. It's not a peaceful game. Like I don't want to like make you guys think that I ever said that this game was peaceful or loving. It's like it's saying Mario. You're not playing Mario here. It's got some weird, nasty, freaky shit going on in here, and the stories of these in this game. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Sorry to give you a heads up. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I didn't know that was the book. I can't carry the book either. I had a feeling though when I was reading it that that was the one I read in the past. That's why I tried to warn you guys when I was reading it. I'm glad this ain't one of those vampire Dwemer ruins. The vampires like to hide in these Dwemer ruins, and they got. It's crazy though. Like why they would do that. I don't know. It's crazy to me.
I've trifled with you long enough.
It's not like I need all their weapons anyways. I already got like a plenty of my own. I'll go up, see what's up here.
You will die where you stand. You missed it. Feel to know death is near.
Man, there's a lot of cave-ins. Alright, let's do some work here, man. Some magic. My security. Finally. Took a while. I didn't think I'd ever get it open.
You won't escape me that easily. Pointless.
She almost
Give
killed me.
in. You've lost this round. Oh! I have you.
So, yeah, like I had to say, so far I think she's been the toughest I've had to fight. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Some wicked. I like these gloves. These are my favorite gloves. Like, not my favorite, but I mean, we don't have any not that many choices of gloves in this game, and I think these are my favorite, in my opinion. I can't carry her spear. I knew it. I was gonna be overweight. Son of a gun. I was gonna come back for the spear too. Both of them. Stuff weighs a lot, man. I mean, it'd be good to sell, but it weighs too much. My bad. I didn't mean to open that up if I was gonna get poisoned by it. Or I mean, frostbitten by it. Stupid me. Can't believe I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It's just a bedroom. Oh, here I am. I'm going back now. Since I already got to see what was in here. It's funny because I'm not even cheating, but I feel like these rings are cheating. Because the healing on them are so easy. Like, it's really strong, the healing on them. It's cool. I'm going up top first.
Let you live. This is pointless. Give in. Surrender now, and I might let you live.
Yeah, for a second there, man, I thought I was gonna goner. Look at his ass. All these potions and stuff. What's wrong with him? All this Dwemer loot. And he's got all these scrolls right here. They have a lot of clothes in here, man. I just took all the clothes that they had. I don't even know if I have them already. Here's the cube. This is what I came here for. Trying to get you a good look at it. It's circular and the top's got some grooves on top. Trying to get a good look at it. I can't zoom in or anything. No! Son of a gun. I don't want to leave my freaking sword here. I didn't mean to I clicked Q and it started moving me forward. These guys are brats, man. Yeah, just looking around, seeing where I was and everything. Aw, man, I don't know if I have any... Let's just save before I go down here. Because I don't know if I have any levitating spells. And I don't think I do. I don't think I do have any levitating spells.
You're mine.
He was weak. Oh, man. No, man, come on. What's going on here? There we go. I got stuck. I was stuck there for a second. Look at all that. It's magma down there. I like how they did that with Morrowind. How they gave all the guys that they you know introduced in here. They give them names. They don't call them like bandits or stupid stuff like that. They actually give them names because his name's Urban Kerbatha. So that's pretty cool. I wish they would do that with the other games. I don't know. I don't think I would want to do any playthroughs of Morrowind or not Morrowind, but Oblivion or Skyrim. I don't know if I'm gonna do any because this one's my baby. It's like my favorite. Morrowind's. It was there for me when I was a kid and stuff. So I mean that's why I love it so much. This is gonna be my second. I think this is gonna be my second playthrough on beating the game. I think so. I think this will be my second time playing it. Dang it! I don't think I have my picks ain't even good enough for this. I don't even think my levels are high enough for this. Badass, I got it. That's pretty dope. My security. Where's that? Yeah, it's at 30. It's gonna be a while to raise that up. That's badass. I can't believe I made it. Uh-oh, here we go. Finally starting to fight Dwemer creatures. What's this? Dwemer spider. No, don't you kill me. No, I'm sorry, it's a centurion spider. Sorry about that. I said it was a Dwemer. I can't take that. Let's see if I can lock this. I don't know if it'll let me. I don't think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to think, honestly. Tell you what, after this, I'm gonna have to buy more lockpicks. Definitely have to buy more lockpicks. No, I'm not upset that there was nothing in there. I'd be more. I wouldn't be upset because it's worth it. I think it's cool to like take the time and energy on and trying to do something like that because it also gains my skill of the security. This place is huge. I love these guys, man. This is the only remembrance of the Dwemers left, man. Let's put on my shield. Oh shoot. I don't have my shield with me. No! Dude, no way. That's a load of crap. Oh man, I might just say forget about these guys for a while and come back to them later. They're a little... Whoa! That's sweet! He just boosted the hell out of my magic. I mean, you guys saw that too. I didn't know they could shoot poison. It's been a while since I played. At least I saved, man. I was gonna save in the middle of that battle too. Yay! I'm glad these guys can do that. I got my magic boosted back up higher than it was. Ah, man. Yeah, you guys gonna watch me die a little bit here. You're gonna watch me die a little bit. Just a little bit. No! The hell? I didn't think it would affect me. Man, that's messed up. I can't believe they killed me, jerks. Oof! Ah! I'm just not healing, and that's what cost me my life. Just get ready with the healing ring. What? That's stupid. Now it says it's too complicated. And it let me pick it earlier. Wow. Oh, damn. Cool. I ought to live in here. Like store some of my stuff and my clothes in here and stuff. Yes, I'm gonna make this my new hideout. Little hideout. Balmora. I ain't even cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this. At all. It's got my ass kicked. I can't even fight this guy. I can't fight him, man. It's too tough. How the hell is he all the way up here? Stupid jerk. No! Damn it, man. I don't know. Yeah, I know, you're gonna watch this a little bit more. You're gonna watch me get my butt kicked a couple more times. I think I had to get him started again. Wow, man. Damn. Mopping the floor with me. I do not want to deal with him. I don't. I mean, I knew as soon as the other guy showed up, I knew I was screwed. I wasn't gonna bother to heal. No, man. Come on, that's a little crap, man. Stupid jerk. Yeah, after a couple of epic fails later, I made it out of there finally. I'll have to come back there later and fight them. They're too tough. Yeah, this kind of came out to be longer than I expected on the video. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I think I grabbed everything off the floor that I put down on the floor. And I'm going to have to come back here later, some other time, when I'm stronger, at least, to kill those damn specters. Thank you guys who are watching, I appreciate it. I guess I'm, like, for my, videos for Morrowind, I'm gonna make them just longer. Oh, that's crazy. Instead of 2 separate videos. So, that's what I'll do. I hate the cliff racers. They're so annoying. And that's the door again. It was just closing on me. Oh, great. I knew it. I hate you. Man, they're so annoying. Stupid jerk. Where the hell did he go? Yo, he just fell through the floor. That's fucked up. I can't help the game's issues, man. I have to go down below the bridge just to see where his dead body's at, I think. Oh, no, I don't know. Can I? I don't feel like messing with him. He can stay there. Just traveling back to Balmora. Argonian.
Summoned by another.
Yeah.
Questions again.
Uh-huh. Again. More questions. Oh.
Yes.
Yes?
Hasfat and Tibolus. So, have you done that little favor I asked? Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the Sixth House and about the Neverine. By the way, the inscription on the box seems to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkangthand. Wow, that's pretty cool. I never did this part. I was just seeing what he had to say. Sixth house. House Dagoth is the sixth house, the lost sixth house in the First Age. House Dagoth destroyed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. They were destroyed and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some Sixth House references he should read. Sixth House. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the Sixth House and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Dorisa Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Neverine. Tell Caius that Sharngra... sorry guys, my eyes water. Sharngra Musgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Damn. My eyes watering real bad. Okay, so I completed this quest. So I gotta say goodbye. I did him his favors. Disappearance of the dwarves.
Let's hear it. What was that about? Yes.
I'm just gonna ask him questions again. About the books. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. That's a lot to remember.
Speak freely, friend.
I don't know if I'll be able to remember them all.
So what do you want?
And just a tip for you guys, if you guys decide to play, it's probably better to go to Caius before you like to go to him first before you try level up, because he'll give you money to buy to get yourself an outfit or something like that, if you need to, but it'd be preferred to do that right away when you're at a low level, so he'll give you money instead of telling you you're an adventurer, you're really outfitted or whatever. Something like that, from what the circumstances he gave me, because he didn't give me any money. It kind of sucks, but I wish I could have collected some money from him. Man, she got a lot of books. He's wrong. She don't have any of the books. The Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of this legendary hero, Nerevar, will unite the Dunmer against the invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation, but the Tribunal Temple says that this is a false and profane superstition, and the Ordinators deal mercilessly with those who profess such beliefs. I can't believe she didn't have any of the books. I didn't see them in her possession. He told me she had them. Alright, now time to go back to Caius.
Yes.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Go ahead.
Alright, fine, be that way. I got you. These notes from Hasfat Antibolus, excellent. These are notes from Hasfat Antibolus, excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. I glanced at Hasfat Antibolus's notes. They covered the sixth house admirably, but not the Nevering cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharngra Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Neverine. She'll have some silly errand for you, but do what she asks and report back when she's given you the information. Sharngra Musgob. Yeah. Very smart for an orc. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried with good reason. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know Caius. Alright guys, I'm going to say this for the next time. I'm just going to save, and then it's over with. So, that's it for now. Ta-ta. Bye.